Go ahead and come into your comfortable seat. Maybe rocking a little bit, forward and back, side to side, finding where your sit bones are connected with the mat. And then think about growing taller through your spine, the crown of your head reaching up to the ceiling, but at the same time, relaxing your shoulders and letting them relax away from your ears. Notice where your hands are in your lap or on your knees, and then check in that your fingers are relaxed, your elbows are relaxed. And if it's comfortable, close your eyes or soften your gaze. And as you breathe in, notice how that air feels entering in through your nose, your chest, your lungs. And then breathe out. Take another inhale. This time, feel the breath travel down into your rib cage, into your stomach. And then exhale out. I don't know what that beeping is. I might have to turn the music off. Breathe in. And exhale, breathe out. Let your shoulders relax. Drop your chin to your chest. And feel the stretch through the back of your neck. Roll your right ear over to your right shoulder. Drop your left shoulder down a little bit. Start to feel that big, deep stretch through the side of your neck. Maybe reach your left fingertips out onto the floor to the side. Maybe reach your right arm up and over, placing your right hand gently on your left ear. From here, turn your chin and look down at your right thigh, your right knee, and notice if the stretch moved a little bit towards the back of your neck. Release your right hand, bring your chin back down to your chest, and now roll your head so that your left ear comes to your left shoulder. Your right fingertips can walk out to the side. Your left fingertips can come up and over, placing your left hand on your right ear. Take a breath here. And now turn your head ever so slightly so you're gazing at your right knee. And breathe. Release your hand. And bring your chin to your chest. And then lift your head back up. Turn your head like you're saying no. Look out the hallway. And then I'm going to come across and look out towards the street, towards the hallway, towards the street. And then come back to center. Reach your arms out to the side and let them float all the way up overhead. Once your arms are up there, go ahead and stretch. Stretch and reach. Stretch and reach. Stretch and reach. Reach both hands up, maybe gaze at your fingertips, and now twist to the right. Bringing your left hand to your right knee and your right arm behind you. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Take another breath here. As you unwind, reach both arms back up overhead and reach and reach and reach. And then reach both arms up and exhale, twist to the left. Gazing over your left shoulder with your right hand on your left knee, drawing your belly button in, twisting a little bit deeper. And then unwind and reach both fingertips up. Let your right hand come down, reach your left arm up, big side stretch. I feel this all the way down through my hip. And then we're going to flow all the way to the other side. And come back to center. Reach both arms up. Rain your fingertips down in front of you, giving them a nice, good wiggle. And then roll forward onto your hands and knees, coming into your tabletop position. Breathe here. Check that your thumbs are reaching towards each other, your pointer fingers are pointing away, and that you're pressing down into your fingertips. Drop your belly, open your heart. Big inhale. Exhale, round. Inhale, forward. Exhale, round. One more time. Inhale, forward. And exhale, round. Come back to neutral. Reach your right leg back behind you and rock back and forth. So the ball of your foot is coming onto the mat, but then as you pull forward, you might actually come onto the tip of your toe. And then reach your heel back, rock forward. Now, while you're doing this, go ahead and take your left hand, and if it's comfortable, turn your left fingertips towards your left knee. So now we're stretching our right leg and our left arm. Nice. And now turn those left fingertips forward, float your right leg up, flex your right heel. Notice if your right hip lifted a little bit, and can you drop it down in line with your left? Imagine that your heel has a little hook on it and you're pulling it back behind you. Start to float your left arm out and up. Finding your balance, engaging your right arm, pressing the floor away from you so you're lifting out of your shoulder. Take another breath here. Finding your balance. And then exhale, draw the knee and elbow to meet. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee and elbow meet. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee and elbow meet. Inhale, lengthen. Knee and elbow meet. Inhale, lengthen. One more time. And float your hand down, return your knee. Tuck your toes, slowly walk yourself back so you're sitting on your heels. Maybe pull your little pinky toe out from underneath and feel that big, deep stretch down the back of your feet. Maybe rock gently side to side. And then come back onto your tabletop, onto your hands and shins. This time we'll reach our left leg back behind us, rocking back and forth. Seeing if you can make that a nice, big, long movement. And then also noticing, does this side feel different? And if so, how? So maybe your calf is tighter on this side, or maybe this side, you feel it more in your hip. And now if you want, try and rotate your right fingers around to point towards your right knee. And continue that movement, maybe peeling the heel of your hand up off the mat. And if it's too much to have your fingers all the way to your knee, they can point out to the side of your mat. And now turn that right fingertip around, float your left foot up, flex your heel, drop your left hip down so it's in line with your right hip. Notice if you're pressing equally through all 10 finger pads. Take another breath here, long spine. And then start to float your right arm up. Bringing your right arm by your right ear. Breathe. Finding your balance, your core strength. And now exhale, draw your knee and elbow to meet. Re-extend. Draw your knee and elbow to meet. Re-extend. Draw your knee and elbow to meet. Re-extend. Elbow to knee. Lengthen. One more. Elbow to knee. And lengthen. Bring your hands down. Bring your knees down. Tuck your toes again. And walk your hips back. Okay, once you're here, maybe you want to explore lifting your knees up a little bit and dropping them down. And then if they're up, maybe you can come up into a balance. Pressing those inner thighs together. Maybe you can lift your butt off your heels just a tiny little smidgen. All right, and now go ahead and come back down. Roll back out, pitter-patter your feet. And then tuck your toes, walk your hands forward, and come into your downward facing dog. Once your hips are up in the air, look at your feet. Are they about hip distance apart? Can you soften your knees and then reach your hips up further towards the ceiling and then start to straighten your knees? See if that gave you more space, more length in your spine. Gaze forward at your wrists, at your palms. Are they shoulder distance apart? Are your thumbs reaching towards each other? Your pointer finger, your middle finger reaching towards the top of the mat. And now, are you only putting weight in the heel of your hands? Can you roll that weight forward into the pads of your hands, into your fingertips? Lift your heels up, coming onto the balls of your feet. Drop your heels back down. See if you can find more length in your spine. Lift your heels up, keeping your legs straight. Drop your heels back down. One more. Lift your heels up. And now roll forward one vertebra at a time, coming into your high plank. Hold here. Pull your heels back. Lift your thighs away from your kneecaps. Think about your shoulders, your hips, your ankles all being in one long line. Drop those knees down, press your hips back, tuck-toed child's pose. Take a breath here. As you press the mat away from you and you press your hips back, feel that lengthening through your spinal cord. And now start to hover your knees up and peel your hips back up into the air, coming back to your downward facing dog. Do you feel like you have any more space? Lift your heels up. Standing on your tiptoes, draw your belly button to your spine and start to round your back like in a cat and roll forward one vertebra at a time like a wave, coming into your high plank. Think about pulling your heart forward through your arms. Pull your heels back, crown of your head forward, getting nice and long. And drop your heels down. Keep your toes tucked. Press your hips back. Tuck-toed child's pose. Maybe your forehead is on the mat and you can rotate back and forth, massaging your third eye. Take an inhale. On your exhale, hover your knees and start to lift your hips back up into your downward facing dog. Pause here. Keeping the weight as even as possible between your two hands and your 2 feet. Float your right leg up behind you, keeping the toes pointed down to the floor. Tap your big toe down. Float your right leg back up, 3-legged dog. Tap your big toe down. Float your right leg up. Hold here. Turn your right hip open to the side, reaching your right foot up more to the ceiling. And now bend your right knee. Feel that stretch through your right thigh, through your right hip flexor. And now can you lower your left heel closer to the mat and gently press into both hands? Go ahead and draw that right knee all the way through to the chest and step yourself up into a low lunge. Breathe here. Level your hips, draw your left heel back. Lower your left knee, reach your arms out and up, crescent lunge. Exhale your fingertips down, step back to downward facing dog. Breathe. Float your left leg up behind you, nice and long, reaching the heel towards the ceiling. Tap the left toe down. Reach the left leg up. Tap the left toe down. Try and keep your hips even as you lift the left leg up. Stay here, get longer, open your left hip to the side, and now bend your left knee, bringing your left heel closer towards your bum. Drop your right heel down. Feel a big stretch across the front of your body. Draw your right knee towards your chest as you come forward through high plank and step your left foot up between your hands, low lunge. Breathe. Pull that right heel back. Drop the right knee down, reach the arms out and up, crescent lunge. Exhale the hands down, step back to downward facing dog. Breathe. Float the right leg up behind you. Open the right hip, bend the right knee. Drop the left heel down, press the mat away from you. Draw the right knee in towards your chest as you come into high plank. Step the right foot forward, low lunge. Lower the left knee down. Reach the arms out and up, crescent lunge. Bring the hands to heart center. Take a breath, and on your exhale, twist to the right. Gaze over your right shoulder. One more breath. And then slowly unwind, reaching back up. Maybe a little back bend. And then exhale your hands down. Step back to downward facing dog. Breathe. Put your left leg up behind you. Open your left hip. Drop your left knee. Drop your left heel, sorry. Breathe. Draw the left knee into your chest. Step the left foot all the way forward, low lunge. Lower the right knee down, reach the arms out and up, crescent lunge. Exhale your hands to heart center. Inhale, exhale, twist to the left. Bringing that right elbow, let me find the right body part, to the outside of your knee. Breathe. Unwind, reach your arms back up, maybe taking a little bit of a back bend. Exhale your hands down. Step back to downward facing dog. Float your right leg up behind you, bend your knee, open your hip. Draw the right knee into your chest. Hold it. Step the right foot up. Maybe you keep your knee lifted this time. Reach your arms up, high lunge. Exhale your hands to heart center. Breathe in, exhale, twist to the right. You can stay here, or if you want to explore, opening your wings. And then rotate back into your high lunge. Exhale your hands down. Sweep your right leg up behind you, three-legged dog, and then float your right leg down. Take a breath or two to reorganize. Check in with your feet, check in with your hands. All right, float your left leg up behind you. Open your hip, bend your knee. Draw your left knee in towards your chest. Take a breath and then step your left foot up between your hands. As you drive down through your left heel, reach your arms all the way up, high lunge. Bring your hands to heart center. And on your exhale, twist. Stay here, or if you want, explore opening your wings. And then bring your hands back into your high lunge with the wobbles. And then bring your hands down to the mat. Float your left leg up behind you. And then bring your left foot down. Breathe. Gaze forward at your hands and start to slowly walk your feet all the way up to the front of your mat, coming into your forward fold. Reach for opposite elbows, soften your knees, and gently sway side to side. When you come to center, find some stillness, let go, and then slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. As you stand up, think about lining your knees up over your ankles, your hips up over your knees, your shoulders up over your hips, and centering your head and neck above all of it. Roll your shoulders back. 1, 2, 3. Stand here. If you want, close your eyes. Take a centering breath. Feel your body get heavy through your heels, your big toe, and your pinky toe. We'll move into our sun salutations. Inhale your arms out overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step back with your right leg, step back with your left leg, high plank. Breathe here. Bend your elbows, lower yourself all the way down to the mat. Untuck your toes. Lift your heart up. Think about pulling your elbows back towards your heels as you press the tops of your feet into the mat. Exhale your forehead back down. Press into tabletop. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips up. Downward facing dog. Float your right leg up behind you. Step your right foot forward. Step your left foot forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up, and then exhale, right back down again. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step back with your left foot. Step back with your right foot. Pause in plank. Lower all the way down to the mat. Untuck your toes. Lift your heart by pulling your elbows back towards your hips. Drawing your belly button in to protect your lower back, pressing your thighs, tops of your feet into the mat. Bring your forehead back down. Press yourself through tabletop back into downward facing dog. Breathe. Float your left leg up behind you. Step your left foot forward. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. And then exhale your arms down by your side. Take a reset breath. And inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step your right leg back, step your left leg back, high plank. Lower both knees as one. Lengthen your spine, hug your elbows in, lower chest and chin. Untuck your toes, lift your heart, baby cobra. Keep drawing your belly button to your spine as you press yourself through tabletop. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Float your right leg up behind you. Step your right foot forward. Step your left foot forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. And then exhale, right back down again. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back with your left leg. Step back with your right leg. Hold here. Drop both knees as one. Find a long spine. Hug your elbows in, lower chest and chin. Untuck your toes, lift your heart. Baby cobra, elbows pull back. Keep drawing your belly button to your spine as you lift your torso through tabletop, downward facing dog. Breathe. Put your left leg up behind you. Step your left foot forward. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Exhale your arms down by your side. Take a recentering breath. One more round. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your hands. Step your right leg back. Step your left leg back. Option to stay in plank. Feel free to lower your knees and do knees, chest, chin. Otherwise, bend your elbows coming halfway down, chaturanga. Untuck your toes, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, you're lengthening your spine. Float your right leg up behind you. Step your right foot forward. Step your left foot forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. And then exhale, right back down again. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step your left leg back. Step your right leg back. High plank. Find your strength. Knees, chest, chin, or bend your elbows halfway down, chaturanga. Untuck your toes, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Put your left leg up behind you. Step your left foot forward. Step your right foot to meet it. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your arms all the way out and up. Exhale your hands down by your side. Breathe. We will do tree for our balancing. So if you need something to hold on to, we're just going to do tree. We're not going to do any of the weird stuff. All right, so go ahead and peel your right heel up. Come onto your right big toe. Maybe bring your hands to your waist if that feels good. Float the right knee up. Once you have your balance, open it out to the left. And then bring the foot against the leg. If you want to reach down, go ahead and do that. So now your standing left leg is super straight. Your right foot is pressing into that thigh. Think about lifting up and lengthening your tailbone. Now notice where your shoulders are. We want them down. Bring those hands to heart center. From here, reach them up. Pressing the big toe into the mat. Notice if you start to arch your back, press your hips forward. Maybe let those arms wave around a little bit. Keeping your arms up or bringing them back to heart center or your waist, bring your knee forward, flex your foot, and extend it out. Hold for 3, for 2, and lower it down. Bring your arms down, give it a little shake. And now come back to stand. Standing up nice and tall, shift the weight into your right leg. Start to pull that left heel up, coming onto the left big toe. Decide where you think you would like your hands. And now float that left knee up. Find your balance before you open the knee out to the side. And then planting that foot against your right standing leg. Reaching down if you want to give it a little assistance. And again, think about centering. Think about shoulders relaxing, bringing your arms wherever you want them to be, challenging yourself just a little bit. Standing up taller. Feel the engagement through your core. Pressing your foot into your leg and your leg into your foot. Keeping your hands up or bringing them to heart center. Bring your knee towards me. Extend that leg out in front, and we're going to hold it for 3, for 2, for 1, and bring it down. And go ahead, shake it out a little bit. And then make your way to the top of your mat, and we will start our standing flow. So make sure your feet are about hip distance apart. Maybe rock forward and back a little bit, just getting to know where all your toes and all your heels are. All your heels, all your heels. All right, inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank. Your choice, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, or go straight into your downward facing dog. Getting there however it feels best for you, knowing that that might change sequence to sequence. Breathe. Put your right leg up behind you. Step your right foot forward, coming into your low lunge. Come up onto your fingertips, reach your heart forward, finding space. Now plant your left hand, reach your right arm up. Low lunge twist. Bring your right arm back behind you, down to the floor. Pick up your left arm and come into your high lunge. Open into your warrior 2. We're going to straighten our front leg and bring our hands to prayer in front of our heart. And then on our exhale, we're going to melt back into our warrior 2. Straighten your leg, hands to prayer. Back to warrior 2. Hands to prayer. Back to warrior 2. Pause. Arms are long, shoulders are relaxed. Turn your right palm up, exhale back, peaceful warrior. Sitting your right hip down, finding that stretch like we had when we were seated at the beginning of class. Come back to warrior 2. Straighten your front leg, turn your toes to face 116. Bring your hands to your hips. Lengthen your spine, exhale, fold forward. Bringing your fingertips down to the floor. Take a breath. And then lengthen your spine. And then exhale, fold deeper. So maybe your fingertips come in line with your toes. Maybe you reach for your ankles. Lots of ways to get into a deep forward fold here. Take one more breath. And now we're going to bend our left knee and lift our right toes up, coming into a side lunge towards the back of the mat. You can keep your hands on the floor, or you can lift them up to heart center. Take one more breath here in this side lunge, and then you're going to walk yourself forward back into your low lunge. Breathe. Step back to plank. Your choice, knees, chest, chin, chaturanga, straight to down dog. Float your left leg up behind you. Step your left foot all the way forward, low lunge. Come up onto your fingertips, find that space, pull your right heel back, and then plant your right hand, twist up to the left. Left arm goes back behind you, down to the floor, picks up your right arm as you lift into your high lunge. Open into warrior two. Straighten your front leg, bring your hands to heart center. Reopen and melt. Hands to heart center. Re-extend and melt. Hands to heart center. And bend. Pause here in your warrior two. Turn your left palm up. Exhale back. Peaceful warrior. Finding that big side stretch. Come back to warrior two. Straighten your left toes. Turn both toes to the hallway. Bring your hands to your hips. Press down on your hip bones as you lift your heart up, finding space in your spine. And then exhale, hinge forward. Bringing your fingertips down to the floor, pressing them into the ground to find that length, find that flat back. And then exhale, forward fold. Walking your fingertips back. Maybe reaching for your big toes, your ankles, your calves. Think about rotating your pelvis or your hip bones, point up to the ceiling just a little bit more. Nice. And now we're going to bend our right knee, lift our left toes, and come into that side lunge towards the back of the mat. You can lift your right heel up off the floor if that feels better for you. And then walk yourself towards the front of the mat, placing one hand on either side of the left foot. Step back to plank and go through your version of your vinyasa. Knees, chest, chin. Whatever you choose. We'll meet back in downward facing dog. Float the right leg up behind you. Step the right foot forward, low lunge. Open your heart. Plant your left hand down, reach your right arm up. Maybe you bring your right hand to your lower back, deepening the twist. As you unwind, bring your arm to the back of the mat, down to the floor, reach it forward, pick up your left arm coming into your high lunge. Straighten your front leg just once, and then remelt into your high lunge. Open into warrior two. Bring your hands to heart center as you straighten your front leg. Exhale, rebend. Draw everything in. Exhale, rebend. Draw everything in and rebend. Turn your right palm up. Exhale back, peaceful warrior. Straighten your front leg, reaching towards the back of the room. Engage your legs. Reach up to the ceiling and forward, coming into triangle. Left arm up to the ceiling. Stacking your hips. Stacking your shoulders. Breathe. Lift yourself back up. Both hands to the ceiling, toes to the side wall. And then bring your hands down as you start to fold forward again. Back into this deep forward fold. Maybe you soften your knees this time. Maybe you gently rock your hips side to side. Maybe you're more warmed up and you walk your fingertips all the way through to the back side of your mat. And now come back, lengthen your back, hands underneath your shoulders, and start to bend the right knee. Lifting those left toes, coming into your version of the side lunge. So as you dig the left knee into the mat, you should feel an opening through your inner thigh. Now gently shift your weight so that you're bending your left knee, straightening your right leg. And now walk your hands back towards your right foot, coming into your low lunge. It doesn't matter, we did both sides. Breathe here. Step back to plank. Hold your version of your chaturanga or your version of your vinyasa, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Finding a back bend that feels good. And then meeting us in downward facing dog. Breathe. Put your left leg up behind you. Step your left foot all the way forward. Plant your right hand, twist to the left. Pull your right heel back. Maybe bring your left hand to the back of your left. Bring your left hand to your lower back and breathe, deepening the twist. As you unwind that bind, bring your arm down to the floor, turn your hips forward, come into your high lunge. Straighten your leg once, rebend into your high lunge, open into warrior two. Straighten your front leg, hands to heart center, re-extend. Hands to heart center, re-extend. Hands to heart center, re-extend, pause. Turn your left palm up, exhale back, peaceful warrior. Straighten your left leg. Draw that energy up through your legs. And now reach your left arm up to the ceiling, out towards your front foot. Reaching your right arm to the ceiling, coming into triangle. Stacking your hips, stacking your shoulders, like you're between two panes of glass. Breathe. One more breath. And now lift yourself up, reaching both arms to the ceiling. All your toes point towards the hallway. And then dive down. Coming into a forward fold. Lengthen your spine. And then maybe you can shift the weight ever so slightly into your toes, into the ball of your foot, so that your hips reach further up into the sky. Making this your deepest expression of a forward fold yet today. And now lengthen your spine. And then bend your right knee, turn your left toes to the ceiling, coming into your version of this side lunge. Yeah, we did it the other way. You're right, Marnie. We did it the other way the first time. It's all right. We're doing both sides. And then switch sides. But it's nicer when I did it the other way. Because now you just need to rotate on that front leg to get into your low lunge. It wasn't as beautiful. And then step yourself back to plank. And take your last vinyasa. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. So you're going to walk your feet to the middle of your mat, to outer edges, and then you're going to walk your hands. So you're in like a wide-legged, not like a little bit wider than hip distance. And you're going to slowly sit your hips down, coming into a squat. Now this is going to look different for everyone. Wherever you are, wherever you can tolerate, wherever you can stay for a couple breaths. And from here, we're going to roll back onto our butts into seated. So when that starts to feel like you're done, you can go ahead and reach behind you or however you want and bring your feet into your butterfly position. Pressing the soles of your feet together, gently holding onto your ankles. Sit up nice and tall. Exhale like you're being pressed in the stomach. Letting your chin come to your chest. And then inhale, pull forward like a cow spine. And then exhale, cat. One more. And then come back to neutral. Bring your knees up to the ceiling, place your feet on the ground, and we're gonna roll back for 10, for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your heels in so that you can gently touch them. Feet are hip distance apart, knees are to the ceiling. Make your robot arms so that your triceps are on the mat, but your fingertips are pointing up to the ceiling. All right, so your triceps, the tops of your arms are helping you with your balance. Now you're gonna start to roll your tailbone up, lifting your vertebra one at a time, coming all the way up into a bridge pose. Using the back of your arms to press down and lift you a little bit higher. Feel that deep compression. And now lower down one vertebra at a time. Maybe walk your feet to the edge of your mat, let your knees touch, and let your hands relax on your torso. And walk your feet back in line. Bring those fingers tips back up to the ceiling, pressing the backs of your arms into the mat. Length, tuck your tailbone, start to roll it up one vertebra at a time. Maybe this time you interlace your fingers behind you on the floor and shimmy your shoulders together a little bit more. Press your hips up to the ceiling as you pull your shins towards your toes. Try not to clench your butt, but to lengthen through your lower back. Draw your thighs just a little bit together. They were probably splayed out. One more breath. Release your fingertips and roll down one vertebra at a time. Bring your knees to touch, your feet to the edge of the mat. And breathe. Go ahead and windshield wiper your feet side to side. And stop with both knees reaching back up to the ceiling. Line your heels up with your hips. Extend your right leg up to the ceiling, holding onto the back of your right thigh. Gently draw that leg a little bit closer to you. Point your big toe towards your forehead. With your foot flexed, bend your right knee, place your right ankle just below your left knee. Gently press your right thigh away from you, coming into the beginning of a figure four. Try not to move your hips and your torso as you float your left leg up off the floor. Using that core strength to raise that foot up. Reach behind your left thigh and then start to draw your left thigh closer to your chest, using your right elbow to press your right thigh away from you. Now that you're in this figure four, if you have your own special version, maybe you like to rock side to side, maybe you like to extend that left leg and get a deeper stretch. Maybe you make small circles. Go ahead and take the time to personalize this, listening to your body and answering what it's asking for. And and start to let go of your left leg. Bring your left foot down to the floor. Reach the right leg up to the ceiling and then lower that straight leg all the way down to the floor, nice and slow. Slide the sole of your right foot onto the mat and windshield wiper your legs side to side. Both knees up to the ceiling. Extend the left leg up. Hold on to the back of the left thigh. Flex your left foot, pointing your big toe towards your forehead. Reaching your heel through the ceiling. Keeping that flexed foot, bend your left knee and place your left ankle just below your right knee. Pressing the left thigh away from you. Ground your hips, engage your core, and see if you can float your right foot up without moving anything else. Now reach behind your right thigh and draw that figure four shape closer to your torso. Once you're here, take the time to personalize it. Maybe it's small circles. Maybe it's an extended leg. And now slowly release that. Place the right foot back on the ground. Extend the left leg to the ceiling. And slowly lower that straight left leg all the way down to the floor. Squeeze your right knee into your chest, interlacing your fingers around your right shin. Draw the knee a little bit out more towards the armpit. And now bring the right leg all the way across to the left side, coming into a big reclined twist. Stretch your right arm out. And now bring that right knee back to center. Hug both knees in. Stir the knees if that feels good. And now hug the left knee in, extend the right leg away from you. Draw the left knee towards the left armpit. And then bring the left leg all the way across to the right. And breathe. And roll back onto your back, hugging both knees in. If you want to take a happy baby or anything else that we didn't get to yet, go ahead and do that. Oops, wrong one. And breathe. And then when you're ready, make your way into your Shavasana, extending your arms and your legs away from each other. And now that you're in this extended position on the floor, draw all that energy into your belly, gathering up all the work we just did. Hold it there. And then exhale, slowly let it all expand and let it roll off your legs, off your arms. And let yourself get heavy. I'm going to come around with a little bit of lavender oil for a Shavasana adjustment. If you prefer that I don't place my hands on you, place one hand on your stomach and I'll know to respect your space. Bless you. Start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Let your head gently rock side to side. And then when you're ready, reach your arms up overhead, taking a big, long stretch from your fingertips to your toes. Either drawing your knees in or rolling to one side, whatever feels right for you. And then eventually making your way back into a seated position. Sitting up nice and tall. Bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your torso. As you press your hands against your body, feel the warmth of your skin, feel your heartbeat, feel the rise and fall of your lungs. All this life and energy is moving around inside of you. Bow your chin and thank yourself for coming to class tonight. And I thank you all for allowing me to lead you through this practice. Namaste.